Without any delay, let's go to the second segment of this meeting, which is table topics. It is a very fun segment, and the table topics master of this meeting is very proficient in this role, not in this role. She is proficient in every role, and she is a very proficient classical dancer. She is the past president of ME4U Master Speakers Club. Let me welcoming today's topics Master Speaker Anjali Kulkarni. Over to you, Master Anjali.
Thank you, Master Speaker Sairaj. Good evening, Master Speakers and guests. I'm Master Speaker Anjali Kulkarni, playing the role of Extempore Topic Master for today's meeting. As the role of an Extempore Topic Master, it's my responsibility to give the extempore topics for the Master Speakers, and the Master Speakers will be getting 1 to 2 minutes of time to speak for the topic, and there'll be 30 seconds extra to wrap up your speech. 1 minute, they'll be shown the green card. 1 minute 30 seconds they'll be shown the yellow card, and 2 minutes it will be shown the red card. And you can see the timing master speaker Radhika, where she will be showing you the cards for the timings. Now I would like to begin the giving first example topic to master speaker Sneha. Your topic is how, when you install Ganesh at your home, what processes and what all responsibilities are for you. Even though if you don't install the Ganesh at your home, how do you think that what all responsibilities will be there if you install in future? I hope you might have seen you might have seen Ganesh installation at homes, other homes, might be your friends or families. So if you install, that is well and good. If you don't, then imagine that you're going to install.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, I'm very fortunate to say that I do install Lord Ganesha at home. And any auspicious day when it comes to, I see that I keep my house clean and tidy before we start any celebration of any festival. And second thing, I see my house is very nicely decorated in inviting Lord Ganesha. I invite all my family members and see that there's good lunch for them. And we install for 5 days, and every day I have to offer sweets every day. I always see that I ask my child first, whatever he likes, I usually prepare. I offer that to Lord Ganesha. And one of the favorite sweet of my child also is Modak, which is the favorite sweet of Lord Ganesha as well. And we install for 5 days, and we do the Visarjan in Unkal Lake. This time we had lot of fun. I also had my elder child coming from Bangalore for the festival, and we all enjoyed bursting crackers as well. And I also see that everyone are get an opportunity to offer prayers and pujas on every day. We have everyone in my family members. We're 10 of us. We all together. We had a very special time. We all gathered together for the prayers, and for lunch we had a very good family time. Thank you, Anjali. That's all.
Thank you, Master Speaker Sneha. You took the best use of time and gave the very best explanation regarding about the Ganesh installation. One area of improvement is work on the filler word, which is ah. The ah was used many times. Other than that, the confidence, the hand gestures, and the content which you spoke on was really very good.
Thank you.
Next, let's go to Master Speaker Prem. Your topic is, what is your favorite festival?
Thank you for giving me this topic to me, Master Speaker Anjali. I will try my best to explain these topics in my best way. So my topic is, what is my favorite festival? My favorite festival is Deepavali. Deepavali is celebrated in the month of October and November, between October and November, on a specific date. It is used in the it is used for welcoming our Lord Sri Ram for completing his 14 years of vanvas in Ayodhya. After completing his vanvas and coming for Ayodhya, we will we used to burst crackers, and we also fire candles and diyas. We will also our also used to distribute sweets between them, and there is a very joyous vibe altogether due to this festival. And this festival is celebrated all over in India, and it does not matter. It is a festival of Hindus. It is celebrated also by Muslims and uh, Sikhs and Christians also. Diwali is a very holy festival for Indians, and uh, there are many merits of Deepavali, and only there is one demerit of Deepavali is people used to burst cracker in a not in a controlled manner. They use many crackers, and due to bursting crackers, there are a lot of pollution, pollute environment, and it will makes our respiratory system damage. So only one thing our generation have to control is try to not burst cracker on Diwali, and in thank you, Anjali, Master Speaker Anjali.
Thank you so much, Master Speaker Prem. Uh, Compared to the last meeting, you catched up many points to speak on. This was the good thing which I noticed from previous meetings, and today you spoke for a lot amount of time, and you had many points to add on to the topic also. And one area of improvement is you were looking up while speaking like this, and your eyes were up. One you could look at the camera so that we all could have an eye contact with you, and we could see your eyes. Your eyes were totally up. That is the thing which I could see. It would look more better when you look straight, and even we can see what how your eyes are. Okay, then so let's go to the next speaker, that is Mass Speaker Dishan.
Yeah.
In school we always get two
Okay.
or 3 days.
Yeah, once. Yeah, yeah.
In school, we always get 2 or 3 days holidays for Ganesh Chaturti. So, how do you feel about the holidays, and how do you celebrate the Ganesh Chaturti at that holiday? 1 day holiday from morning till evening, the holiday will be there. So, what do you do in that holiday?
Okay, so good evening, Master Speakers and guests. I am Master Speaker Dishan, and the topic given to me is how do you celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi? In the Ganesh Chaturthi holidays, mm, for, first of all, actually, I do not celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, and so I go to my friend's place to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi. And there, this time when I had been there, I there was a big pandal, and in there one big Ganesha's statue was there. There we did puja, and we enjoyed, and we ate molaks. Then we were then after some days, uh, means after 3 days we had been for Visarjan, and there there also we had done a puja. Then we had done the Visarjan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Master Speaker Dishan. Even though you don't celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, you told what would you do at the Ganesh Chaturthi. Actually, my topic was what will you do at the whole day when the holiday is given, from morning till evening, what you will do at the holiday. So that was an area of improvement. So when try to listen to the topic, if you don't get it, ask once again. My topic was what would you do the whole day from morning till evening at Ganesh Chaturthi holiday. Yes. Thank you so much, Master Speaker Dishan. This is all about my role. Over to you, MOC Master of Ceremony, Master Speaker.
Thank you, Mass Speaker Anjali Kulkarni, for your meritorious role. You are proficient in this role, as I have told. And let's go to the third segment of the without by when we go to the third segment of the meeting, we are worried that how our feedback is there. Is it bad or is it good? We are worried about this, and our mind is not good. To tickle our mind, a puzzle master is there who will keep us happy, and he also remove our worriness from our brain. Let me welcome today's puzzle master, Master Speaker Disan. Over to Master Speaker Disan.
Sarah Desan is not puzzle master. Puzzle master, I think.
Okay, sorry. Puzzle master, Master Speaker Prem. Over to you.
Mm, So, check your proficiency level by answering my puzzles. How many times can you subtract the number 5 from 35? How many times can you subtract the number from 35? 7 times.
7.
And my next puzzle question is: feed me and I live. Give me a drink and I die. What am I?
Can I say?
Yes.
It
Yes.
is
Yes.
fire. Fire.
What is the easiest way to double your money? Put it in the front. Okay. And what has broken before it can be used?
Egg.
Yes, right. So these are my some puzzle questions. And over to Master of Ceremony, Master Speaker Sairaj.
Thank you, Master Speaker Prem Prakash, for your very amazing puzzles. This is not very hard. These are very easy puzzles that everyone could answer in that puzzles. Everyone cannot feel any of the hardness in the puzzles. I think everyone feel very easy in answering the puzzle. And as Master Speaker Prem Prakash has removed all the worriness from our brain. So without any delay, without any worry, do not be worried. Let's go to the feedback session, which is which is in the feedback session, the feedback master will give your feedback because feedback is very important for you. In this meeting, you are attending what? That will feedback master will tell. If you do not know the feedback, then you will not the area of improvement. You will not work on the area of improvement because you will not because you are not know the, you not know the feedback and how will work. So that feedback master is there to say your feedback and work on and say the area of improvement so that you can work on this. Let me welcome today's feedback master or meeting evaluator, Mass Speaker Mithra sir, who is very proficient in this role, as I have told. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Master Speaker Sairaj Mohanty, for your proficient introduction. Well, the meeting started at 8:15. If we want to make it, or if we want to start it exactly at 8, I think from the next meeting, we'll have to open the room 15 minutes early. That is one area of improvement, what we have to take care. Well, Sergeant at Arms was proficient at her introduction. She was able to give the meaning of the Sergeant at Arms besides word of the day. Everything was there. That was really good. Thank you so much. Well, what could have been done better to take it to good to great was introducing the values of the Master Speakers Club was also missing and asking members to snap the fingers. That is also one thing. If you are able to include these two things, I think next role as a Sergeant Arms will be more proficient than today's role. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Next, going forward, well, it was my role as the meeting evaluator and president's delivery of the address. After that, we had Master of Ceremony, Sairaj Mohanty. Well, Sairaj Mohanty was very well prepared in 15 minutes. He had very less time to prepare and he called me before 15 minutes and didn't know what was his role. Yet he was able to do his best in terms of preparation. Well, what can be done better? Now, all of you look at yourself at the time of presentation. Sairaj Mohanty, if you are sitting at your place, maybe there is a scope to improve upon your appearance where right now you see yourself, you see Sneha, Prem, and Dishan, Anjali, and me myself too. Well, I did a couple of adjustments wherein I will show and share with you people on the WhatsApp group and how was my setup to sit like this and perform. It is really very important in terms whenever you're attending an online meeting, these basic things need to be worked upon. If not, it is going to be a difficult task. I request you to have a proper setup, being sitting in the middle of the screen, proper background, being neatly visible, all that case. That will help. You have to watch the video after the meeting to give feedback for yourself. Next role was the prepared speaker. Prepared speaker had prepared really very well with compared to the last time, but due to some technical glitches, she is now disconnected. She's not here. Now she's disconnected from the meeting. She has to work upon that. Let's go to the next role player, that was Master Speaker Anjali Kulkarni as the topics master, extempore topics master. Master Speaker Anjali Kulkarni was proficient in her role, what she had taken today, being sitting at the proper place and performing the role, giving the simple feedback which can be applied in the next performance. What could be improved is to take it to the good to great is appearing on the screen as early as possible can really help us to so look better, because we are the leaders and others observe us and try to follow our footprints. If we are able to follow it, I think we can be really better role models for all others, appearing on the screen much earlier than others, and taking it ahead as a proficient speaker. Next, we had and Master Speaker Anjali Kulkarni, your feedback also was really helpful for all the speakers who applied. Well, next we had a role player, that is Puzzle Master. Puzzle Master, good job done as the first role player, and you're welcome to the Master Speakers Club as a Master Speaker, and I wish you all the best for your journey. I would want you to keep your camera on from A to Z like this, because all the meetings are recorded and uploaded on YouTube. Your proficient way of appearance also being seen by or watched by your parents too. But it is for some people, those who are not on the screen so proficient. Well, let's go to the next role player, that is Filler Counter. I request Filler Counter Master Speaker Dishan to give his feedback.
Yes. Good evening, master speakers and guests. I am back with my report of filler counter. Master speaker Sneha, 11 times and 1 time, total 12 times. Master speaker Sairaj, 2 times, 1 time, so 1 time, and 2 times, repeated word 1 time. 8 times total. Master speaker Radhika, 3 times and 2 times, repeated word 1 time. So total is 6. Master speaker Anjali, 5 times. Total 5. Master speaker Prem, 20 times and no sorry and 3 times, repeated word 4 times. So totally 27. This was all about my report. Thank you. Back to you, meeting here.
Thank you so much for your valuable feedback. Now I request Grammar Master Sneha Patil to give her feedback.
Good evening, everyone. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Attend this role, instead playing the role. She is reading in 8th standard. Instead, we can practice saying that she studies in 8th standard, or she is in 8th standard. She also speaks goodly. I think I haven't heard the word goodly. Instead, you can say she is one of the best speakers we have in our class. We also go to play the last day. We all go to pray the last day. Instead, practice saying that we all offer prayers on we offer prayers to Lord Ganesha on the day of Visarjan. Try using words instead of elaborating sentences, where you can enhance the quality of your language. I am really love to hear your speech. Instead, I love to hear. Coming to Ayodhya, no. Instead, returning to Ayodhya. Debate of Deepavali. It's not debate, practice saying, use the word demerit. We also done puja. Instead, we also offered puja. Remove our worries from brain. Instead, release our stress or worries from our brain. Or feeling of hardness in your puzzles. Instead, did not face any difficulties in your puzzles, or they weren't much tricky. Thank you, sir. That's all.
Thank you so much. A few words, a few incorrect sentences, if we are able to fix whenever we can, definitely a small step every meeting can really help us to take us ahead. Well, word of the day count, if you are able to share on the group, that would be really helpful. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next role player, listening master. Over to you, listening master Anjali Kulkarni.
Good evening, Master Speakers. I'm back again with the listening master questions. I have 5 questions within the time limit, which I have. First one question is, what is the word of the day and its meaning? Master Speaker Dishan, you can randomly unmute yourself and start answering. Master Speaker Dishan.
Yes, the word of the day is proficient, and it means confidence or good in something.
To be able to do. Yes,
Yes.
thank you. So next question is, Master Speaker Mutraj is proficient in what? Master Speaker, I'll repeat, Master Speaker
Doing
Mutraj sir is proficient in which role?
Can I say?
Yes.
Master Speaker Mutra sir is proficient in meeting elevator role.
Yes. Next question is, what is the theme of the meeting?
Happy
Ganesh
Ganesh
Chaturthi.
Chaturthi.
Sorry?
Ganesh Chaturthi.
Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Next question is, what does Dishan do at Ganesh Chaturthi holiday?
He used to go at his friend's home.
Yes. So next question is, what? Yes, it's done. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Master Speaker Mutraj.
Thank you so much. All the questions were so interactive and so easy. People were able to, you engaged all the master speakers in the role. Thank you so much. Well, do we have any other role left? Do we have any other role left? That was all for today.